What's up guys, welcome to Vintage Genetics, where it is all about classic bodybuilding. And today it's actually Saturday, and Friday I came back from Bonaire, which was an amazing holiday, about 14 to 15 days. I really enjoyed my time there, was able to work out really hard, was able to eat right. It was a very different environment, so it was challenging here and there, but I definitely enjoyed it, and I still have some footage left from Bonaire, from the awesome workouts that we did. Today will be a chest and triceps workout, and right now I am about 3 weeks out from the Chicago Pro. The Chicago Pro. Everyone is asking me, what show will you be doing? Well, that's the show that I'll be doing. So it's going to be very nice. This will be a very strict 3 weeks to get dialed in for the show. I have maintained my fullness, and now it is time to really dial in conditioning wise. So I'm aiming to be more conditioned than last time on the Royal London Pro in March. I have gained some kilograms of weight, and now I am really looking forward to see what I look like more conditioned and a little bigger than on the previous stage. And of course, classic bodybuilding will be in my mind the entire time. Anyway guys, this will be the video. Hope you will enjoy it, and don't forget to, while watching the video, stay golden. Alright, so as I mentioned, it is a chest workout, and of course, while in Bonaire, while in this new gym, I couldn't leave without having done the bench press at least once. Even though the previous day, or the day itself, our backs and pretty much our bodies were burned quite a lot, which you will see throughout this video. So it was quite difficult to actually focus on the chest, while at the same time we really felt our back pulling and tearing, and you know, that what it felt like on the towel below us, but we still managed to pull it off. So first the bench press. As I always say, have a very good warm-up, no matter how hot it is. As you see, it is very hot here. I will be sweating quite a lot throughout this video, losing quite a lot of water. So you see how hot it is, but that's no excuse not to do a proper warm-up. So at least 2 to 3 sets, I did a lighter weight with a little more reps, especially the first few sets that I count as a warm-up, not as a working set. So first you want to have the movement in your musculature down. You really want to get used to moving the weight, to using those muscles and those combinations, especially with the shoulders, the attachment with the chest, with the biceps even. And when you're used to that, when the blood is there, then you can start going heavier. So even if you think you might save some strength by skipping the warm-up, that is no use, because it might risk tearing a muscle or injuring a muscle, which will pull you back a lot further. So I'm quite surprised that I still was able to go quite heavy even on this holiday, in a different environment, even when I'm dieting down. So this set number 4 with 140 kilograms is the minimum amount that I want to hit 10 reps with. So when I'm able to hit that, I know that I'm still in a good state of mind, still my physique is still strong, I'm eating right, supplementing right, everything is right. If I'm weaker than that, that means I'm not eating enough, that the carbs are too low, that I might be too flat, or didn't sleep enough, didn't recover enough. So that is basically my minimal strength that I must have during the bench press. And this will be the last set that I'll be doing, 155 kilograms, and you saw during every single set that the bar has to go down all the way to the chest, and you saw that then you will get a stretch in the chest showing those different muscle fibers. That is what the bench press is all about. It's about the stretch, because the contraction part of it is not 100%, because your arms are split apart and the chest only fully contracts when you pull your hands together. So that is why I always say that you have to go all the way down in order to fully utilize the chest muscles. Even when going heavy, when going light, it doesn't matter. Full range of motion with every exercise will always get you the best results. And for people who have shoulder pain in their left or right shoulder when doing the bench press, I recommend you doing the shoulder fix stretch, which is on my channel. Just search for shoulder fix Vintage Genetics on YouTube and you will find it. It helped me out tremendously. So after the bench press, I have to do the incline chest press, which is a little too small for me, as you just saw, but it's an awesome exercise to really stabilize yourself and only focus on the upper chest itself. And the nice thing about this is that you can stretch all the way down deeper than you could with a bar. As you can see the stretch in both pecs go to the maximum, and you can also contract the pecs a little bit better because you don't have to focus on having the bar any certain way. You can lie in the bench however you want, feel the chest the best way, and use that as your advantage to fully stretch or contract to your preference. And what you must also look out for when doing the incline movement on any press or a bench press or a machine is that you shouldn't go way too heavy. If you go too heavy, you will most likely automatically roll forward your shoulders at the end of the movement, which actually causes shoulder injuries. You always want to pull back your shoulder blades on the support behind you and then push the weight up. If you go too heavy, you won't be able to maintain that form because you simply won't be able to do the reps. And then we're going to do one of my favorite exercises for the chest to do, the flies. And this time we do it on the Pec Deck. A fly exercise is to really isolate the chest. As you can see, I'm not using my triceps, I'm not using my shoulders, it's purely the chest that is stretching to the max as much as I can, really feeling that stretch, really feel every single muscle fiber stretch out as far as possible. You really want to feel that in the muscle, trust me and believe me, you want to feel that for a full chest development. And then you can also fully contract the chest on an exercise like this, because compared to the dumbbell flies, with the dumbbells you will actually lose tension at the very top, but with either a cable crossover or a pec deck you will keep the tension even when fully contracted, which is something that we of course want. So we first did the bench press, which is for the overall chest, then the incline press, which is for the upper chest, then an isolation movement which works the entire chest without any other muscles helping the chest, and then it is time for a finishing movement. If you did all three exercises to the max, your chest should be pretty tired. So I'm only doing body weight dips. At least 15 reps or as many reps as you can until you go to failure. So what this does is it really stretches out the pumped up chest, especially in the lower portion. That is the only portion of the chest that we haven't worked today. And as I always say, bodybuilding is all about hitting the chest from different angles, and now we're hitting the bottom angle the most. And by the way, this is one of Arnold's favorite exercises to do, either on a bench for the triceps or on this one, the kind of contraption here for the chest. And you can see it right here in different lighting that it really stretches out the chest at the bottom as well, but it also works the very top, because if you fully stretch the chest, it doesn't have a choice but to stretch out every single muscle fiber, which is why I always recommend a full range of motion, a mind-muscle connection to really get a full muscle belly development. And then the last exercise for the day will be a tricep pushdown with a V-bar. You can see how much I'm sweating here, burning energy, burning fat, which is something that I like. I really had to drink a lot. But during this exercise you go all the way up at least a little bit over 90 degrees to really stretch out the triceps, and then push all the way down, contracting the triceps. This exercise actually works the medial head quite nicely, but also the small head and the long head, so it's a nice exercise to work the entire triceps. And by the way, since I'm back in the Netherlands now, I'm doing workout and nutrition plans again, and I will start doing the coaching sometime after having completed my own contest, so be on the lookout for that. But the plans are already online on VintageGenetics.com. I want to thank you for watching, and do not forget to stay golden.